Every man has a woman whom he would do anything to be physical with. To seduce her and make her want it is one of the endeavors that any man wants to feel. But how do we do that? How do we make them feel what we want? To have that physical love with the person you want to have it most with. Such a pleasurable thought, isn't it? Imagine a situation where you're in a great atmosphere, soothing music, and the person that makes you crave. That's exactly when you need to know how to seduce a woman. So here are a few steps on how to do it. The first things that we need to do is nail our approach. And how do we make our best impression? Going slow. Number 1 is to go slow. Yes, everything we do should never be in a hurry. There should be finesse in all our actions. When you meet a woman, it's nice to wait a little bit before you go to her. Even the way we talk matters. It's always better to start by listening to what the person has to say. This makes sure that your intentions are not revealed. So at least at the beginning of the meeting, it's always better to move slowly and build the tension. Confidence. Number 2 is confidence. Confidence is something that attracts anyone, especially women. They want their man to be confident, which is one of the most prominent masculine traits. Being comfortable with the environment and yourself will improve the way you speak and, of course, the way you feel. Such confidence makes any woman feel attracted to you. So, make sure you admit your confidence when you're with the woman you desire. Before turning your confidence mode on, always remember to not exceed it. Too much confidence might seem dominating, and too much dominance is not something most women appreciate. The type of confidence that makes a woman like you is the one where you feel proud of what you do or where you came from. The type where you can crack jokes and talk without a stutter. Once again, making her laugh is one of the best things you can do. This makes her more comfortable with you, so always try to impress her with your humor. Body language to flirt. Number 3 is your body language. The way you sit, stand, and walk shows a lot about you. Use all the signals you can physically to make her understand that you are very much attracted to her and are interested in something physical. Folding your hands or standing too erect is such a turnoff. So is standing sloppily and moving away too. Moderation is key. Stand straight with your chin up and pull your shoulders out to get a good posture. Be confident and comfortable with it. Eye contact is another thing that can create magic, especially if you can pull off a sexy smirk or a raised eyebrow. Every chance you get to touch her respectfully, go for it. Break that touch barrier. Now that it's broken, your touches can be flirtatious. Take her hand and show her around the place. You can even place your hand on her back and do it too. All of this will make her comfortable with your touch. Pickup lines. Number 4 is pickup lines. Pickup lines can make your day lucky and unlucky at the same time. If you use a cool yet flirtatious pickup line at the right moment, it's one of the things that can actually highlight your charm. Who does not like to be complimented? Don't hesitate to do that. You can tell her what you feel about her, and doing this will make her understand how interested you are in her. After setting things up and before getting physical, make sure to set up the atmosphere. Things like the smell, the type of music, and the ambiance have a big role in attracting a person physically. All women like pleasant smells. Fragrances like light vanilla and sandalwood are recommended as they're not overpowering at all. Putting music to her taste and decorating the room with things she likes will create a positive vibe. When this is set, everything relies on your touch. Most men don't know how to initiate touch. They do it in a way that makes the woman uncomfortable, and there lies a red flag. How do we do it? Here's some information that will give you some clues on how to touch her. Initiating touch. Number 1 here is the most important, and that's initiating touch. When you and she are in a good atmosphere and she's sitting, get into action by moving close to her. Make sure to move slowly and build the heat by putting your hand on her shoulder or maybe her knees. It's always nice to move your hand a bit because that shows that your touches are different from that of a friend. If the signals are green, this is when you go for a kiss. But keep in mind, it's all about the pace. Doing any of this too fast could be such a turnoff. And the first kiss must be gentle and full of passion. It should not be too long, but make sure it's not a peck as well. You should make her love it and also leave her wanting for more. When you're close to her and there's hardly any distance between both of your lips, do not break the tension by going for it just like that. These are the places where sexual tension is at its peak. Enjoy it. Make your partner feel it, and when both of you can't take it anymore, go for it. Also, while kissing, it is always good to try and notice how she kisses back. Now you know how she likes it. You can use this information to kiss her in the way she's always wanted, and if you get this part right, you've already won half the battle. Erogenous zones. Number 2 is erogenous zones. Some parts of the human body stimulate sexual desire on being touched in a certain way. Touching these places, kissing and licking can pleasure you in ways you never thought possible. These zones need not be the same for everyone. Some people love getting a kiss on the back, and it turns them on so much. But that's not the case for everyone, is it? But some parts of the body seem to be very sensitive for most women. Areas of the neck and ears are not touched very often. These parts have a lot of nerve endings too. Kissing, sucking, or even licking these places might produce a great response. Which girl wouldn't like to be kissed on the lips with so much passion with your hands moving around her hair, followed by a kiss on the neck? The cherry on top would be a gentle bite on the earlobes. For some people, their heads and feet are major erogenous zones. When you're with the one you desire in a cold climate, even a small foot massage might help you a lot in getting things heated up. When things have been set in motion, where you have to focus the most is the lips. If things are really in flames, even licking and sucking on the lips is such a turn-on. It's always better to focus on more than one of those zones. If your woman is sensitive to her head and her lips, you can kiss her while holding her face. To completely make her in the mood, slowly touch her inner thighs. Most women get driven crazy when men do that. This is one of the biggest indications that you're not just here for a chat. When things start getting into motion, try touching her navel and even the lower back, as these are all sensitive areas. The navel might not sound like an area of pleasure, but the regions near the belly button, especially below it, are some of the places where you can give her magical sensations. Drawing circles there and touching her firmly but gently, by giving it time and touching the way she wants, the woman you desire must have already fallen. Move forward slowly. Number 3 is moving forward slowly. Seduction is like an art form where the results completely rely on maintaining momentum. It's trying to know what the other person wants and going in with the flow with a flirtatious rhythm. Moving fast or doing things in such a hurry is such a turnoff, as there's a high chance such actions can make a person very uncomfortable. To seduce the one we want and to make them feel what we want them to, we should be attentive to what she wants and do what pleases her. The whole process should be mutual. In a way, both of you are in a world where nothing else matters, and the only thing that can make this happen is when you find that rhythm. Communication is not a bad thing here. You can even stop occasionally to ask if she likes it. You have to be very careful and attentive to how she responds, because most of the time they would say something and mean another. It's your skill to understand the hints that she gives and play accordingly.